Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Turns and goes back. It's anyone's ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Looking to dink it in. Up to meet it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Forward it goes. Savic. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mitrovic. Mitrovic. Caught offside that time. Gets good distance on it. Ball's gone out of play. What an adventurous run from a defender. Out to the flank, gets the chance, gets up to head it! Another fruitless header.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Just brushed off the ball there. Dashing forward at pace. Savic. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Pope gets it upfield. And help's available out wide. That is terrific skill. Savic gets it back. Still goalless. Serbia keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And it's got through. It's found its way to him. In towards the middle. And out it comes again.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Kostic. Now it's Mitrovic. He spotted the run and played... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Plays it back. And he's straight offside. Oh, real danger here. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Not much, little doubt, that is a foul. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Can he deliver? Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, some tackle that. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Oh, good interception. Oh, they can break here. Got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
The first half is done, so another team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Newcastle head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. So we're already into the second period.
Newcastle playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Passes in a low one. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Played out to the right.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this. Newcastle clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something...
Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. Savic gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Serbia can make their change now with a break in play. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Serbia keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Could be thinking about a shot here. Timely intervention. That'll be a throw. Short, he's gone for it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's through, looking to force his way through. He's going for the chip. He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Burn tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's out on the left now. Oh, that's nice. Goes for the cross. Cut out in the nick of time. Now it's Mitrovic. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's being played forward. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a terrific... And that could be trouble. Oh, he's fouled him there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a double substitution going on here. Newcastle cannot afford to waste this if they want to avoid extra time. That has sent him sprawling.
Newcastle showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Real chance! And yes, it's there!
Well, if ever there was a perfect time to score, I think we've just witnessed it.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Newcastle may have thrown this away at the death. Pope will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And he's missed altogether.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Hoists it forward, gets the better of his man. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And this is the big chance. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's played forward.
Newcastle need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Willock. This could fall anywhere. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ball through needs to be good here. Belts one. So that's it. It is all over. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Mathieu. Garner plays it forward. De Ligt. Shaw goes up and over. Oh, he's been... Has a hit! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's Grealish. Receives it from behind. Defending of the desperate variety. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Diogo Dalot looks to dink one in. And here's Grealish. Diogo Dalot. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Mathieu. Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already. Garner. Mathieu. Idrissa Gueye. He's got through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's got options out wide. He gets past his man. Timely intervention. And it's played forward. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mathieu. It's a promising ball. And he's cut it out. Idrissa Gueye. Hoists it forward. Mathieu. He's through. Oh, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now the counter. Oh, shooting chance!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's away. De Ligt, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Idrissa Gueye, and the finish! This could fall anywhere! The referee brings the first half to a close. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hits one! Now a chance to break. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Has a pop! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Over to the left. Done very well to intervene. What a ball this has turned out to be. That's good defending, very good defending.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Out to the left it goes. He's picked him out. Shoots! It's broken loose. Pinged forward. Bruno Fernandes. Mathieu. And here's the chance to counter. Garner.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Cuts it out. De Ligt. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another.
Tries a shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
That's found its target. Shot a goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement. Shoots! And it's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Caught offside that time. Oh, he's found him in space. Can he deliver? Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. McTominay. Zambo Anguissa. Spinazzola. Spinazzola going full tilt down the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Knocks it away. The ball moving wanted to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And that's another throw. Hoists it forward. Needed a better pass there.
Sambo Anguissa.
Chance to break.
Lukaku
is flagged offside. Newcastle scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Lukaku. He's got through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Goes for a sweeping cross. Has a hit! McTominay goes looking. Oh, some tackle that. And it's played forward. He's looked long this time. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Out for a throw. He's got the ball, goes for goal! It's being played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Newcastle get it back again. And the counter is on. Newcastle have a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Well played, he saw that coming. Looks to dink one in.
Sambo Anguissa.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Cuts it out. Brings it out wide. A chance! Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Sambo Anguissa.
And it's Lukaku. There's the whistle for half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Newcastle clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Burn. Battles to win it back. Well, they can break here. Here it comes. Tries to get it clear. That's not going to make it. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Spinazzola. Oh, what a ball! He's found his man. Sambo Anguissa hoists it forward, well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And now they can launch a counter. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Massive lead! Harmlessly behind. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. It's going to be a double change then. And it's played forward. It's a throw. Quick glance at goal. Receives it in a good position. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's neat. Willock. McTominay concedes a free kick for that. Looks to thread it through. He's got away. Has a pop! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Just brushed off the ball there. And that's been won straight back. There's the through ball. Gets away from his opponent. It's Lukaku!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
but will they?
It's on a plate, has a goal! Hoists it forward, could move up a gear here. Willett. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Newcastle are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Done very well to intervene.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Newcastle are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Pinged one through here.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he's cut it out.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Shots! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Trippier plays it forward. Gets it back. And that will be the final act. Newcastle just couldn't kill it off. They let their opponents back into it and let it get away. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader.
And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. Looking to break out here. Timely intervention. Milan yet to have a shot on target. Pulisic. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lobs it in gently. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Strong punch. Shapes for an overhead.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Surely. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Pulisic. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. Gets it back. Could move up a gear here. No goals as yet. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Has a pop!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
dashing forward at pace. And it's played forward. It's a brilliant interception. And that has been cleared. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pulisic. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there too.
There's the end of the first half. Well, both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to stroke it through.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Plays it out to the flank. In he flies! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Knocks it away. Pulisic. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's the through ball. And a shot! In it goes! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Milan have a free kick. He's there to receive. He's had a goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two.
Hits one! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Defenders on the back foot. Cut out in the nick of time. Modric. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Richarlison. Richarlison. Plenty waiting in the middle. Battles to win it back. Oh, they can break here. Solanke. Tottenham have it back and they can go again.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Milan could have here their final chance.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. Richarlison. Time to deliver. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Richarlison stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Looking to dink it in. That's not going far. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Just brushed off the ball there. Loftus-Cheek. And that is that. Always in the balance, and in the end, 1 goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the... Has a pop! Goal! Poland! And the game springs instantly to life. Piontek duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
The Netherlands didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? He's picked him out. Memphis Depay, that's a promising ball. A real chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely measured pass. Going for goal! He scored! The Netherlands grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
He's gone for it! Goal! Poland! And they're back in front!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Poland get themselves into the lead. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Forward it goes. Going through. Oh, really good feet from him. That's a throw. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, real chance! Timely intervention. Gets the better of his man. And here's Lewandowski. Just brushed off the ball there. Memphis Depay. And now they can launch a counter. Over to the left. Receives it in a good position. To say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Out to the left it goes. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Zielinski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got options out wide. And a header! Hoists it forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Piontek. Now it's Lewandowski. What a sight of goal here. Tries a shot! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Poland are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Poland take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Oh, real danger here. Memphis Depay. Poland are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Lewandowski, he gets past. Lewandowski has a goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Piontek. And it's played forward. It's got through to him.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Now it's Lewandowski. And we hit half-time.
Poland are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Poland are broadly. The Netherlands have a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! Played into space out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now the counter. Piontek. Finds himself eased off the ball. Van Dijk. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now a chance to break. Piontek now on a hat-trick. No question, that's a foul. Piontek. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Chance to break. That's not going to make it. Hit long and direct. Done very well to intervene. Bednarek. Poland get it back again. And here's Lewandowski. And now the breakaway. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Zielinski. Now it's Lewandowski. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Van Dijk. Tries to get it forward. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Poland are making a change now. We've got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Hoists it forward. It's Lewandowski. And the through ball is intercepted. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Chance! That's offside. Yes, it is. Cuts it out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Van Dijk drives it forward. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. He's played him through. Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Oh, some tackle that. Xavi. And the counter is on. He's made sure that that won't get through. And there goes the final whistle. Poland away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your reflections then, Jim?
Poland have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, he's found him in space! Chance! Hernandez goes upfield.
France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Pedro Neto opts to play it back. Gets it upfield. Could move up a gear here. Just brushed off the ball there. He's played him through. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Back into the middle. Timely intervention. Forward it goes. That's the through ball. Out of side that time. Ruben Dias. Chance to shoot. Pedro Neto. Drilled in low. Dinks one in. A little chip. No, not quite. And that's been won straight back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mbappe. Cuts it out. And the keeper's given it away. João Cancelo plays it forward. A real chance to break. He's through. Now, big chance! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Chance to break. And it's played forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Played back in, plays it out to the flank. Pedro Neto. And now they can launch a counter. Ball through needs to be good here. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's through the middle. Goalkeeper's ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Gets it back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Pedro Neto. Chance to shoot. Real chance! The ball's loose, and he's after it. Dashing forward at pace. Mbappe. Hernandez. It's a loose ball, and they've been caught. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, really good feet from him. Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now the counter. Ruben Dias battles to win it back. This could spell danger. Has a hit! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
It'll be a throw-in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Bruno Fernandes. Done very well to intervene. Thuram Ulien. And France can counter now. Bruno Fernandes. Thuram Ulien. And it's played forward. He's got through. He's left his man. Oh, well defended that. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. changes here, from both sides in fact. Decent looking ball. In comes the corner. Massive leap! Cleared away. Turam Ulian tries lifting it over.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Ruben Neves. João Cancelo goes looking. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And the shot! Really well taken goal.
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim? Hits one! They've scored! France are back on level terms. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this...
Bernardo Silva has been caught there. It's a foul. Pedro Neto has a hit!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves drives it forward. It's going to be another throw. Conte. He's picked him out. Has a hit! It's broken loose. It's a goal kick. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bruno Fernandes. It's come loose. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And time is up. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Portugal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players. He's gone for it! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So a breakthrough already. Kane. Goretzka. He has it out wide now. Heave to the back post. And that's been levered clear. It's a loose ball. Kimmich. Now surely. Shapes to shoot. Sticks it away. 2 up. 2 easy. How many more to come?
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Out of play for a goal kick.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move.
Goes for goal!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
He spotted the run and played him through. Kane, now it's Kane. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Up to meet it, and it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Deftly done. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gets into some space, pumps it into the area. Great leap! Forward it goes. It'll be a throw-in. Nemecha. And it's Goretzka. Kimmich. Goretzka. Guerrero. Chance to shoot. That's That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Goes down, but nothing given. Hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Goalkeeper's ball. Mecha. Mecha. Timely intervention. Goretzka gets it back. And it's half-time here. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And the action has already resumed here.
Germany now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Kimmich. Ball through needs to be good here. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Defender's on the back foot. Hits one! He scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Germany give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kimmich plays it forward. A real chance to break. Decent looking ball. Now it's Goretzka. He's away. Tries a shot. It's a goal. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So now the difference is 3. And here's the chance to counter. Well weighted. Cut out in the nick of time. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It could be in here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kimmich. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Goretzka. Has a pop! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Battles to win it back. Goretzka. This has gone, that's a foul. Davis is charging up on the overlap. Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Oh, almost a sixth!
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Rudiger gets it away. And it's Davis. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Cleared away. It's broken loose. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cuts it out. Davis going full steam ahead down the... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Kimmich goes long. Hits one! Gnabry. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Goretzka is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Could try cutting inside here. He's had a goal! Really well taken goal. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage. Hits one! It's broken loose and in again!
England have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Tries to get it forward quickly. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! He's missed, but why that far?
Kane certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Defender's on the back foot, and he's away. Oh, that's neat. Quick glance, going for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And here's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Dashing forward at pace. Kane is flagged offside. That's not going to make it. Now it's Kane. And here's the chance to counter. Kane. That's the through ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Forward it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Done very well to intervene. And that's sprayed out wide. And help's available out wide. Has a pop!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the...
Goes for goal! And in it goes! England are back in business! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hoists it forward. Out to the right. A real chance to break. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Quick ball forward. Well, that's where he wants it. And it's played forward. He gets past his man. There is the half-time whistle. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're already into the second period. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Plays it out to the flank. Lewandowski has given away a free kick. Now it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. Looking to break out here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Chance to break. Oh, good interception. Played into space out wide. Now the counter. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, surely! No foul, says the referee. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Kane has created one goal already. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a double substitution going on here. Rashford. Big chance! Goal, England! And the comeback is complete. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
England go into the lead.
Surprise, surprise, he just keeps on...
Has a pop!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gets it back. And it's played forward. Barcelona get it back again. Here it comes. Massive leap! In for the goal! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Shapes to shoot! That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Henderson. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he has been fouled there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Lewandowski. It's a brilliant interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That intervention was very... Real chance! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
It's come loose. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Christensen.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Christensen battles to win it back. Deep into stoppage time. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Has he picked him out? The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have thrown it away. It was in their grasp, and they let it go. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you...